Magandang araw, ako nga pala si Socially Awkward VA at ngayong araw pag-uusapan natin kung paano ko nakuha yung work from home job ko in just 22 days. So, nung nakuha ko yung work from home job ko is wala pa akong experience noon working from home. But after 22 days of consistently applying is nakaklose ako ng first work from home client ko. And hindi ko to nakuha dahil magaling ako. Nakuha ko 'to dahil sa isang strategy na hindi ginagawa ng mga beginners, and sa video na 'to ipapakita ko exactly kung ano, or i-explain ko exactly kung ano yung ginawa ko from day 1 hanggang day 22 until I get my first client. So ayun, magbibigay lang ako ng short background tungkol sa sarili ko. And before ako nag-work from home, I have an experience working sa BPO. So I work in the BPO industry, or the call center industry, for almost 2 years. And I think okay naman. I mean, very very essential yung experience na nakuha ko from working in BPO industry to improve my communication skills and also my English speaking skills at that time. And then after working in call center, nag-work ako sa isang local virtual assistant company dito sa amin. And yung company na yun is hindi sila nag-offer ng work from home. So VA company siya pero on-site lahat ng VA. So nag-work ako sa VA company na yun for almost 2 years, and ayun, after 2 years I decided to quit. So I decided to quit my on-site VA work dahil I'm not really earning enough dun sa company na yun. So I'm just earning almost around 24,000 per month yung ine-earn ko, and I know myself na pag nag-work from home ako, or if I work directly with clients, is I can definitely earn more than that or even double than that. So ayun, I decided to quit that company. Pero hindi ako nag-quit agad-agad na wala akong backup plan. Bale, before ako magpasa ng resignation ko dun sa company is nag-a-apply na talaga ako at the same time. So, every day after work, nagsisimula na ako mag-apply sa mga postings sa onlinejobs.ph. Struggle. So, nung struggle ko yung mga struggle ko nung una is wala akong mga replies or mga response na nakukuha from my applications and from reaching out to people. And ayun, araw-araw ako nag-a-apply pero onti lang yung response rate na nakukuha ko. So eto, karamihan kasi ng mga beginners ang ginagawa nila is nagsasubmit lang sila ng, let's say, mga 5 to 10 applications per day. Then after nila ma-submit yung mga applications na yun is they will be done for the day, tapos na sila. Then tomorrow naman sila a-apply, or kung kailan naman sila sisipagan. And then what they do, yung mga subject title and cover letter nila is just generic na copy-paste na mga messages na mahalata mo talaga na hindi pinag-effortan or AI generated yung mga subject title and cover letter nila. And they are overthinking a lot. Overthink nila yung resume nila, kung ano dapat yung itsura, ano dapat yung positioning, ano dapat yung spacing. And also at the same time, they spend most of their time watching tutorial videos or different kinds of like courses sa YouTube and kung sang social media man yan. So instead of spending their time applying to job postings, they choose to spend it watching videos, which hindi naman mali yung panonood ng tutorial videos like this one, pero pag ginagawa mo na siyang pag kinakain niya na yung araw mo, or wala ka nang nagagawa dahil sa panonood ng mga tutorial videos, is do'n mo na malalaman na dapat mo na siyang bawasan. at kailangan mag-focus more on applying na. So, ayun for me, I did not really watch a lot of tutorial videos since meron na akong foundation working on the BPO industry and also working as a VA for the past 2 years. So, I know na meron na ako ng mga skills or meron na akong skills na definitely valuable siya for other clients for them to hire me. So, this is the exact system na ginawa ko nun. So when I was realizing na mababa yung ano ko, yung response rate or hindi ako masyadong nakaka-hear back sa mga applications ko. Then yung tipong parang wala akong naa-achieve kasi wala akong nare-receive ng mga reply or interview invites. Ang ginawa ko is binago ko yung strategy ko. And here we go. Step number 1, yung volume strategy ko. So yung volume strategy na sinet ko talaga sa sarili ko is minimum of 60 applications per day yung ginagawa ko. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that na nakwento ko na to for a few times or hundreds of times. So yung rule na binigay ko sa sarili ko is minimum of 60 applications yung isasubmit ko sa isang araw. And then I really mainly focus on onlinejobs.ph nung time na nag-a-apply ako. So sa onlinejobs.ph kasi is meron silang binibigay na 60 points per day. And then pwede mong gamitin yung mga points na yun para mag-bid sa mga job posting. So depende na sa iyo kung ilang points yung gagamitin mo for every job posting. Pero for me, what I did is I used 1 point for every application. So in one day, I would get a total of 60 applications. So ayun, ngayon kasi let's say numbers game na din siya. So if you want to get client faster, you should increase then the number of applications that you submit or the number of people that you reach out to. Step number 2, simple but direct message. So, pag nagge-generate or pag gumagawa ako ng subject title or cover letter ko, ginagawa ko siyang simple pero direct. And then, I don't let AI do all of it. What I do is, pinagda-draft ko si ChatGPT ng subject title or cover letter ko and then I'll tweak it depending sa liking ko or kung paano ko gusto i-position yung sarili ko. So, yung problema kasi sa iba is ginagawa nila is si ChatGPT na yung gumagawa ng mga bagay para sa kanila. Pero the correct way to use AI right now is to use it as a tool, not something to replace you. So, I use ChatGPT to generate the drafts for my subject title and cover letter and then I tweak it a bit for my liking. Depending on my liking. So, you can also do that as well. And i-test mo kung ano yung mga gumagana ng mga subject title or cover letter. Pag nanonotice mo na mas marami yung response rate mo on a specific subject title or cover letter, then I think you should use it more. Depende kung paano yung strategy mo. Pero I would suggest that strategy dapat mag-generate ka, sabihin natin ng 2 or 3 sets of subject title, 3 sets of cover letter na gagamitin mo. Tapos tignan mo kung ano yung pinakamataas yung response rate. So now let's move on to step number 3, which is consistency. So nung time na nag-a-apply ako is consistent talaga ako and wala akong araw na ini-skip. Araw-araw minimum of 60 applications per day yung sinasubmit ko. And kahit walang mga reply ako na nakukuha for how many days, is tuloy-tuloy lang ako. Consistent lang ako. Let's say, merong mga 3 or 4 days na wala kang reply. Consistent pa din ako tuloy-tuloy sa pag-apply. Minimum of 60 applications per day. And I think you should be consistent as well. Kasi kung consistent ka, inevitable magkakaroon ka talaga ng client. It's just going to happen. impossible na imposibleng hindi ka makakakuha ng client kung consistent ka. And now let's move on to step number 4, which is improve habang nag-a-apply. So habang nag-a-apply ako sa applications, ini-improve ko din yung mga subject title and cover letter ko. And also sometimes I research and tweak my resume a bit para mas maganda siyang tignan or mas professional. So hindi ako naghihintay na maging perfect lahat yung mga cover letter, subject title, or resume ko. I just start and then nag-a-adjust ako while on the process. So, pag nakikita ko na kailangan kong improve to, ginagawa ko yon, or kailangan kong baguhin to, ginagawa ko yon. So I don't wait for weeks or months before starting because gusto ko maging perfect. Nag-i-improve ako while doing the action as well at the same time. So ayun, basically nag-start ako mag-apply sa July 1, 2025. And then nagkaroon ako ng client or yung start date ko is July 22, 2025. So within 22 days nakakuha ako ng client. Pero meron akong mga interviews, a few interviews na inatenan, and then merong mga interview na na-reject ako, and then meron din ng mga nag-ghost ako within that 22 days. Pero ayun nga, yung client ko na 'to or yung client ko ng work from home is nakuha ko siya within 22 days of applying. So, very happy ako nun kasi yun yung first work from home job ko, and then nung nagkaroon na ako ng job offer, nagpasa na ako or hindi muna ako nagpasa. Pinagsabay ko muna yung work from home job ko and then on-site job ko. Tapos nung nakita ko na 1 month in, stable naman siya, that's when I passed my resignation letter na sa on-site company na pinagtatrabahuhan ko. So, ayun, hindi mo kailangan maging talented talaga para maging VA. What you need to do is you need to have volume and consistency. So mag-set ka ng minimum volume per day ng application na isasubmit mo. Like me, 60, minimum of 60 per day. Pero kung mas mataas, gusto mo mas better. Pero wag masyadong mataas dahil baka ma-burn out ka din. And then you end up quitting and not coming back anymore. And we don't want that. And hindi mo kailangan maging perfect para magsimula. Kailangan mo lang magsimula. And then improve yourself while in the process. Okay? Stop overthinking so much and just take action. So keep taking action, keep improving yourself on the process, and be consistent with it. And like I say, impossible or inevitable talaga magkakaroon ka ng client if you just follow what I did as well. Kung susundin mo lang at kung hindi ka tatamad-tamad, so kahit hindi ka motivated, dapat kailangan mo pa rin gawin. Okay? So again, ayun lang muna para sa video na to. This is a socially awkward VA, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.